Come on into the war room where we're planning for a very successful and huge Big Week 39. For the RSEs, having a planning meeting individually with coordinators is an absolute must, where you'll discuss distributors' individual targets, books out and target for books picked up to ensure that every distributor is working to their full potential.
I think the most important thing is to actually spend time with the distributors. I would say 30 minutes for each distributor. Planning their area, organising their time, explain the importance of doing reorders, as this will help increase their sales, and if they do need more area, offer them some vacant area.
My second tip for RSEs is whenever I do a promotion for Big Week, I always do it at distributor level. I do something like pick a number or a treasure hunt, which helps me control and keep in daily contact with every distributor. Every time they have a pick-up, they can contact me via text or phone or even email to let me know how well they've done. Pick a number, which ensures that everybody gets a prize at the end of the week.
The highest percentage over their base target wins our top prize of a family 4-day break worth £300, with a MIDI hi-fi as a second prize.
My next and final tip is when planning the promotions at region and coordinator level, make sure that you build in the week before and the week after, because you do need to maintain the sales levels for week 38 and for week 40, as well as have a big push in week 39. So we've got a little poem for all of you in the south of the country. We are the Northern Army, we've got you on the run. We work so hard, we sell so well, but still have lots of fun. Our image is of Andy Capp with cigarettes and beer, but underneath that cloth cap look, we make sure everyone sees a book. We will fly the flag for Betterware, we'll keep it on the map. So watch out everyone down south, you'll be the ones Andy capped. That's my mother, that.
Morning, welcome to the South. My name's Sharon Tonge, I'm Region Sales Exec, and I have with me some fellow coordinators. I have Gaynor Paul, Leslie Buckle, and Lisa Shepherd.
Good morning.
Our successful Big Weeks, we work out what incentive we're going to offer the distributors. We do extra cash or extra commission. Gaynor, you had a very successful Big Week. What did you offer for yours?
My best week was when I put a limousine trip to London to see the Christmas lights on.
Thanks, Gaynor. We also set 3 weeks targets. We have 2 base weeks either side of Big Week and a double target for Big Week. Double sales, double commission. Just think what the coordinators in the north can spend their double commission on. What could they get for £120?
Booze!
We send a newsletter out to our teams. It shows the incentives that we're offering. It also shows their targets, and we put down a section on hints and tips. The successful hints and tips that we've used in our region are:
I used to rope family and friends in with their distributors to help them out on Big Week.
I do personal sales, and the extra commission I use as incentives towards the distributors.
I encourage my distributors to put out extra books the week before and the week of Big Week.
Yeah, I've just had a thought though. You used a limo going to London to see the lights. What can the North use? What could the North use? Limo? Minibus? No, they could actually use a tandem, couldn't they? Like to close off now, wishing all the South all the best for their Big Week. I'll let the dog have the final word on the North. Are the North good at Big Weeks? Are they? What are the North? Are they rubbish? Are they?
What I've looked at over my years as being a region is deciding how best to have the best Big Week that I can have. And I remember being at one conference and listening to one of my colleagues, Jackie Elliott, who talked about doing a Big Week of £100,000. Now, sitting in the audience, I decided that this was something that I would like to aim for as well. So I came home and I decided to put together what I felt was a pack of information that would help every single coordinator, regardless of the length of service, to achieve one of the best Big Weeks they could do for the company. It's a pack of information which gives you the insight on how to target your distributors, how to run promotions, and also how to give you some general tips in making your week go with a bang. Element 1 is targeting, which is an important part of the business. Some coordinators look at the overall figure they're asked to do and are quite fearful of that, what I ask you to do is to break that down into the number of distributors that you have. So if you take, for instance, your figure of 3,000 and you have 10 distributors, that is only £300 per distributor. £300 per distributor doesn't sound a lot, but to each individual distributor, that could be their best ever week sales. And that's what a big week's all about, for each distributor achieving the best sales that they can do in their area. Element 2 is my ideas board. This is 24 tried and tested ideas which have been successful for me and my coordinators in previous big weeks. One of the ones that I like to use is a distributor one, which is a draw element. So it gets their customers involved in the big week and increases their sales to give the distributor one of the best big weeks ever. Inside your handout you'll get full information about this, so make sure you read about this promotion. It will help your distributors to have their best ever big week. One of the other ideas is my 24 idea boards, which gives the distributor lots of information on how they can have a successful big week. One of the best ideas that we've used in our region is a customer prize draw, where the distributors will hand out raffle tickets to each of the customers when they produce an order. This gets the customers involved in big week and make sure that the distributor has a very, very successful big week. Your prize might be a bottle of spirits, it may even be a portable telly. By doing that, you will increase your sales per distributor tenfold. One bit of good news, I've just heard that the South are going to be doing a big week. That's great news because unfortunately they've obviously never done one before. And speaking to Steve Saunders, the company has 40 lorries and Steve's going to allocate them a double lorries this year. So they're going to have 2 lorries to do their big week. Don't worry South, we'll look after the other 38 for you. We'll do all the sales.
Hi there, it's Jackie Knott from Bristol. Welcome to our wonderful city on this fantastic day, and also welcome to our very, very famous suspension bridge. This bridge was built in the 1800s by the very, very famous engineer Alexander Brunel. You're probably wondering, what's this got to do with a big week? Well, this man was said to be inspirational, focused, forward-thinking, just like us Southerners, I think. Now for the serious stuff. Big weeks for me are about planning, teamwork and communication. I sit down with my coordinators and we plan, as they do with their distributors, at least 4 weeks in advance, so that everyone knows what they're doing and when they're doing it. We set ourselves a target, and I set what I hope is a realistic incentive for my coordinators, and they in turn set an incentive for their distributors. We have fun, even when it's raining. My coordinators also support their distributors. They do whatever they need to do, whether that's go out and drop books with them, or bag up their customer orders, or transfer customer orders onto the distributor bulk order form. Whatever needs to be done, they do it. We all go that extra mile to make sure that we're successful. I drive my team mad with phone calls, wanting to find out how they're doing, how close they are to the target, so that I can track our progress on a daily basis throughout the big week. My top tip, a way of adding extra earnings and extra commissions for your distributors during the big week. It actually starts before big week, and what I encourage the distributors to do is to put an old catalogue in with every customer order the week before, during and the week after big week, with a little note attached to it saying, as a valued customer, I'm offering you 10% discount off any purchase within this catalogue. I'll call back and collect it on da-da-da-da-da. Thank you. This is a different slant on reorders, but it really does work. The strike rate is massive. Customers love it because they love a bargain, and the distributors are cool with it because even though they're only going to get 10% commission, they've only done half of the work, if not less. So it's a win-win for everybody. And this especially for all my northern friends. Hush now, wait. Just let me speak. I have to talk about big week. where North and South they do compete to prove their teams are elite. The North, well, they struggle through. With sales, they try to impress you. But in the South, where we are the best, we're hitting sales and Rob's impressed. In Cornwall, England and in Wales, distributor sales will rocket, and we all know what that will mean, extra cash inside our pockets. Big Week will prove our southern team will always reign supreme. Our northern friends can do their best, but all they do is dream. I think when all is said and done, Big Weeks can be lots of fun. But if you want to do your best, just join us here down in the west.